Hello, so I'm back in here, so I'm gonna customize these Air Forces while y'all hear this story. Okay, let's go.
The following are stories submitted to us by the BuzzFeed community. It was late fall during my senior year of high school. I was getting ready that morning on the landing between the first and second stories of my parents' house. They had already left for work, so I was home alone. I grabbed my coat and went downstairs to go out the back door. As I'm putting my coat on and getting ready to step out into the morning fog, I hear heavy footsteps on the stairs, headed up to the top floor. The house had hardwood floors, so you could hear every single step and shuffle. I initially thought, oh, my dad must have left his phone at home or something, so I walked back over to the stairs and yelled up some sort of smart-ass remark about him being forgetful. I wait for an answer. I yell up again, Dad? I wait again. And when I'm met with silence, I make a swift turn and double time it to the back door. As I reach for the handle, I pause and hear rapid footsteps following my exact path, but upstairs right above me. And when I say rapid, I mean crazy, crazy fast, the kind of inhuman speed that gives you chills in all the scary movies. I yanked open the door, quickly stumbled out, and slammed the door shut behind me. I ran to my car as quickly as I could, backed it up to turn around in the driveway, and was facing the kitchen window. I stare for just a second or two, and notice one side of the curtains is pulled back just a little. I get a new wave of chills just as I see them thrown back down. Needless to say, I got the hell out of there. I have never been so scared in my life. I called my dad in the car and he went home to check on the house, but nothing was amiss. No one was in the house, and all the doors were locked and secured. So in a nutshell, a totally unexplained occurrence. In college, I worked as a supervisor for our fitness facilities. There were two gyms about a mile apart from each other. One was newly constructed and the other was an original campus building, so it was about 90 years old. It was a summer semester, so we were operating on a limited staff. I was charged with closing up the older building for the night, but a nasty storm was coming, and so I sent the other employees home early and went through the process alone. I had to walk top to bottom in the 4-story building to ensure all the doors and windows were locked. And while I wasn't crazy about it, I also wasn't scared because the building was very familiar to me. I kept in contact with my counterpart at the other building via radio and went about my business. Nothing was out of the ordinary until I made my way to the women's locker room on the first floor. I did my sweep, checking all the shower and bathroom stalls, closing lockers, etc., something I'd done 100 times before. I had just reached the exit and flipped the light off when I heard the unmistakable noise of a shower curtain being pulled back on a metal rod. I stopped. My heart started to beat faster, and I knew I needed to go back and check even though I didn't want to. I stepped outside, gathered my nerves, and went back in. I flipped on the light and made my way down to the shower bay. I could see that the curtain in the final stall was pushed all the way to the left, wide open. I questioned whether or not it was actually closed when I walked by the first time, and pulled it shut again. I walked back to the exit, and as soon as I turned off the lights, I heard it again. The sound of a shower curtain sliding on a metal rod. My heart was beating uncontrollably at this point, and I felt my knees get weak. I stepped outside and radioed my counterpart at the other facility, hoping he was going to say someone was playing a prank on me. Instead, he told me that they were closing down because of the weather and that I should try to get home as quickly as possible. With that, I was convinced that no one else was in the building with me. Being the macho 21-year-old that I was, I decided to go back in the locker room and check the shower bay one more time. I flipped on the light, walked to the showers, and saw the same curtain pushed to the left, wide open. I quickly closed it again and half-jogged to the door. As soon as I turned off the light, I heard it again. The sound of the shower curtain sliding on a metal rod. Suddenly, not feeling very brave, I ran to the main entrance, set the alarm, and ran from the building as quickly as possible. When I was in high school, kids would always talk about this haunted dirt road in the middle of nowhere called Old State Road. There were tons of rumors about things that would happen on this road, like a woman hanging from the bridge above it. But one rumor was that a bus full of children was hit on the train tracks. They said that if you put your car in neutral on the tracks and put baby powder on the back of the car, the ghosts of the children would push your car off and you could see their handprints on your rear bumper. So one night, I went with my best friend and we picked up one of our good friends and her two guy friends.
So this is it. I hope y'all liked the video. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and share, bro. Come on, let's go.